In this video, we are doing a VO2 Max on the bike. So now we're at this place called DexiFit Tempe in Tempe, Arizona. This is where I got my body composition using the DEXA scan. I was around 9% before Ironman Arizona. And now we're taking my bike and going to do the VO2 Max, which will be very painful. We're in the building. We have the uniform set up, Own Way, Bicycle World, and the bike is all set up too. Now it's time to do a little quick warm up and get ready for this VO2 Max. The VO2 Max is a very simple test. It starts at 120 watts for the bike and then it goes up 30 watts per minute. I expect to get around the high 300s until I fail. And then this will also get my ramp test FTP and excited to know what my VO2 Max. My Garmin says my VO2 Max is a 68, so we'll see how close it compares with my Garmin data, which some people say is accurate or not accurate. I'm very curious. I've never done a VO2 Max test before, and let's get warmed up. Good? Okay. 68.6 VO2 Max. Pretty good for the start of 2022. Let's see what we can do to get that up for this year. Sure. Thanks. Test is done. Now for a run. Short answer, VO2 Max is a 68.8, but there are a few details that I should explain. Let me do this run first. After doing the 9-mile run, easy bike off, and then we're gonna go swim for a little, but 68.8 VO2 Max. The pro cyclists, like Chris Froome, they're in the 90s, the high 80s, Tadej Pogačar. So those are the top level cyclists with those VO2 Max in the 80s, 90s. 68.8 is not that bad. My threshold heart rate is 176, and that's a very important number to look out for. Basically, 176 heart rate is the heart rate I am able to hold for 1 hour at threshold. This week I've worked out 27 hours, which is the most I've ever done. And next week will be 30 hours. So this is the road to professional. It will be very brutal. I'm enjoying this lifestyle. But for the heart rate, I have an information sheet that I got. Zone 1, there's 4 zones that was put in place. Zone 1 is 0 to 118 beats per minute. Zone 2, 118 to 147. Zone 3, 148 to 176. That's where my threshold heart rate is. And then Zone 4, anything above 176. There's some pretty interesting numbers we can find out from getting this VO2 Max and looking at the RER and seeing how many carbohydrates and fat I'm burning at each wattage level, at each heart rate. So this is a very key feature if I want to do Ironman, just take into account how many carbs and fats I want to burn. So very interesting data. VO2 Max. I highly recommend doing a test, finding more about how you exercise and how much fat, how much carbs you're burning, your heart rate, and everything else. So this is the VO2 Max. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.